The practice of meditation may be over 2,000 years old, but Headspace has succeeded in bringing the art form to the attention of tens of millions in the 21st century. Studies have shown that regular meditation can help participants to be more present in their everyday life, reduce stress, and just be happier. But how did a monk and a marketing executive with no capital manage to glamorize what many considered to be such an outdated activity? And how did the modern smartphone go from being the cause of our daily stress to the most popular form of treatment? Here's how it happened. Headspace's story begins with co-founder Andy Puddicombe, who grew up in Bristol, UK during the 1980s. After Andy's parents divorced when he was just 10, he attended a few transcendental meditation sessions with his mother. Much like any other teenager, Andy spent his teenage years playing sport and drinking at the pub with friends. After spending a few years in the United States coaching sports, he returned to the UK to enroll at university in Leicester to study sports science. By the time his second year started, Andy's girlfriend's interest in meditation had become contagious, and after a while consuming as much relevant literature as possible, Andy dropped out of university to pursue meditation full-time. Armed with a Lonely Planet guide from the local bookstore, he left the UK for India at the age of just 22, where he spent 6 months learning firsthand at a retreat centre. Eager to throw himself even further into his newfound passion, Andy moved on to Burma, where things got slightly more intense. His daily schedule was 18 hours long, which involved 8 hours of sitting meditation, 8 hours of standing meditation, and 2 hours for meal times, which took place at 5 and 11 a.m, living off just 3 hours of sleep a day. None of the other monks spoke any English, making it a very isolating experience. He was soon ordained as a Tibetan monk, and spent time at several retreats across Asia. During the mid-2000s, while at a meditation center in Moscow, he began showing some of his techniques to executives at oil companies. Unfortunately, some of these firms would not allow him to wear his traditional Tibetan robes into their offices. And at this point, Andy realized that meditation needed modernizing if it was to break into mainstream culture. By 2004, Andy was back in London to study circus arts, an interest he had picked up from a friend while in Russia. Alongside his studies, he was running one-to-one meditation classes in central London, where most of his clients were from corporate backgrounds, looking to overcome problems like anxiety, depression, and insomnia. One of these clients was now co-founder Rich Pierson, who worked in advertising and was tired of his long hours and burning the candle at both ends. Rich saw the potential in Andy's talents, and Andy felt that Rich could help him spread his message of demystifying meditation. The pair opened an events business, using a £50,000 loan from Rich's father to run group meditation classes on Saturdays for up to 200 people. As they became more experienced, classes went from being 8 hours long to just 1 hour. To help make meditation a more accessible activity to the general public, they needed to change the company's name from asunya, the Sanskrit word for making something full and real out of emptiness. They settled on Headspace, a name which felt more tangible but incorporated the open-ended nature of the mindfulness goals they set out to achieve. After receiving a double-page spread in British newspaper The Sunday Times and signing a triple book deal with a publishing house, the Headspace app was launched in 2012. The app provides guided meditation to help users deal with stress, sleep issues, focus, mood, or any other problems they might be facing. The app's basic features are free, so that anyone can take up and engage with meditation if they wish. Prices for the paid version start at $7.99 a month for an annual subscription, or a lifetime package can even be purchased for $400. Headspace is estimated to have over 60 million users worldwide in nearly 200 countries, and has undertaken projects working with the likes of Nike and the NBA. They recently raised $47 million from a funding round, and have undertaken initiatives to help businesses seeking to invest in their employees' mental health. With the United States meditation market alone expected to be worth $2 billion by 2022, there's no telling where Headspace's success will stop. And that's how it happened. Thanks for watching.